The biggest mistakes we make after 50 isn't what we eat, it's how we sit. In today's video, we're going to talk about the benefits of sitting on the floor, particularly squatting, but don't worry if you can't get there yet. I'll go through all sorts of different exercises until we can get to this sort of position. Our houses, they're designed around sitting on chairs. Apparently there are 50 chairs per person in the Western world. There are seats on buses, there are seats in offices, there are seats in bars, there are seats at bus stops, there are seats everywhere. When we sit down, we're sitting down all the time. Basically, we are being very lazy with our bodies. And I know you probably say to me, I can't get down that far, but perhaps you can get down this far. The more people sit on chairs, the more there are some very small health problems that we can avoid by squatting. And I really like this. I just picked up this book, Human Instructions for Use. So it's all about some very basic, simple practices by Nora. It's about simple practices to bring back into some more vitality into our bodies. Yeah, really one of them, the invitation is to squat more. And this helps free up our intestine. He talks also a lot about going to the bathroom, sitting down. And I agree, you know, we've been sitting in this position to go to the bathroom for a long time. So just bear with me a second before we get down to like, no, I can't get down that far. Just bear with me. So the practice is this: if you're gonna watch a film, sit on the floor a little bit more. If you have children, grandchildren, try and spend a little bit more time on the floor. Change position regularly. And you will really loosen up your hips very quickly. And a lot of the chair yoga sessions, this is the irony of it, right, also aim to open up our hips, but just spending more time on the floor is brilliant. And Nora, he goes into great details in his book about how important it is to really go to the bathroom squatting. Some people are very comfortable even to sit on top of the toilet squatting. It might be dangerous in some cases. The toilet might crack or you might not feel stable. There are some stools that you can put. So when you're sitting, you can lift up your legs on some stools in front of it. So this already, can you see how this might sort of compress your abdomen and it turns the intestine, because our intestines, when we're standing, they have a little curve to stop, basically to stop the flow coming out, right? But when we're squatting down, it opens up, so it's a much more easy position to defecate in. And so one of the problems is when we sitting down, trying to go to the bathroom, is that we often put a lot of pressure on. In the long term, this internal pressure can create all sorts of problems. And so, yeah, you can practice squatting by putting some books under your heels. The more wide you have your legs, the better, the easier it is. And just to play around with squatting a little bit. If you would like some more exercises to understand how to open up more your hips while you're sitting down on a chair, so we're going at it gradually, perhaps you'd like to check out this video here.